Okay. New wheel spin. Let's see what we got. Troy Total War Saga wasn't that bad. These are gonna be something sports related. Terra Invicta. Oh no! I've already tried it. I'm not gonna do it again. So, give me something else. It ain't fucking happening. Freespace 2. Okay. Hey everyone, Alex Trades here, and I am back with another gaming reveal live stream, and it's Freespace 2, which looks really old, and I didn't realize I owned it. Probably when I bought like 50 retro games at one time, I bought this one. That's my guess. But I don't know. That was all gin. It's like not mixed up anymore. Okay, that's better, okay. Remind me of another stakeout. Gin tonic. Favorite joke from that whole movie. They are? I literally have no idea. I don't think I've ever played a single one, Mutterfetcher. It's a lot of explosions over there. The Great War, Battle of Deneb? I couldn't read the rest of it. Definitely looks old. Like, half of this feels like, what is in Alex's, library of games? I don't know, there's like 1,000 games in there. I have no idea. Especially when I added a, family thing on Steam. Well, that's not good. That is very, very destroyed, right? I mean, if you can silo that off, you might be able to... Though, it's drifting now. Yeah, that's better tasting. Taste the lime and the syrup in it now. So are we fighting aliens, or... this is a very long opening. How? Tons of reading. Which, by the way, I was playing Skyrim today, and I kept picking up books, and it was like, read these books, and I was reading them, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it! I'm gonna stop reading them. And I open them and read them, so that, if they're...
Years have passed since the Great War. The Shivans vanished half a lifetime ago.
No subtitles.
And now, we live in the mausoleum of history. We inherit the legacy of ghosts who haunt these ruins.
Are there really ghosts, or...
Call us the Lost Generation.
Again?
I remember stories of a glorious civilization. Of cities with spires that reached the sun. Of a blue planet with vast seas. Of people with myths of humanity everlasting. of children who saw in the embers of dying stars the destiny of their race. And they hurled themselves into the void of space with no fear. They say our people have no present, only a past filled with horror.
Oh, it's that ship.
And a future they can only dream of.
Part of it, anyway. God, this is long.
Now we forge a new alliance to guard the tomb of space.
Why would you guard a
To
tomb?
find within its cold expanse the salvation of our race.
I feel like he's saying a lot, but not actually saying anything. Like he's more interested in being poetic than informative. And listen, I wrote poetry and I'm totally fine with it, but I think information comes first. Okay. Type call sign. Okay. I'm like, where am I even supposed to look? In team versus team missions, press 3 to send a message to the other team. Okay. I wrote it in college for poetry classes. Oh, this is a menu that's not a menu. Man, how old is that bullshit of game devs thinking, instead of a menu, let's do this? Because this is the oldest I've ever seen it. Start or continue a campaign. Let's... Okay. I guess... Do I want to look at the campaign room? Okay. Then I guess just go?
Welcome to Vega, Ensign. I'm
Thank
Lieutenant
God.
Lukakis, squadron leader of the 53rd Hammerheads. You've been assigned to our unit. The Hammerheads are a space superiority squadron. We'll be flying the Myrmidon fighter, developed to replace the old GTF Ulysses. The Myrmidon is a Terran Vasudin design and a versatile ship with high marks for speed, maneuverability, armor, and loadout.
I have to say, I'm so glad they're reading it, because
The
this is
53rd
really hard for
Hammerheads
me
were
to
formed
read.
during the Great War. At the time, we served on board the GTD Bastion, the finest ship in the history of Terran space travel. You may not know this, but the pilots who destroyed the SD Lucifer in 2335 were based on the Bastion, and some were even Hammerheads. With the 53rd, you're part of a long and proud tradition. When the explosion of the Lucifer collapsed the jump node to the Sol system and severed all contact with Earth, Command transferred the Bastion to the 4th Fleet in Vega. Since then, we've called Vega our home. Now Command has decommissioned the Bastion and reassigned its squadrons to the newer Hecate destroyers. We'll be joining the GTD Aquitaine, flagship of the 3rd Fleet, Capella. The Aquitaine will be here in 36 hours. In the meantime, it would be advisable to review your training. We have all the simulator modules you'll need for the Myrmidon fighter. These modules will give you a refresher course on such basics as your head-up display, throttle controls, and targeting. If you need to review your training, now would be a good time to do so.
I've literally never seen anyone say head-up display before.
Because this is your first combat assignment, you'll be authorized to carry the standard armaments. The Subak HL-7, the Tempest Dumbfire, and the Rockeye heat-seeking missile. These weapons are covered in the training modules and in the tech room database. As you gain experience in combat, you will be authorized to use more advanced weaponry. Good luck, pilot, and welcome again to the 53rd.
Who names a ship the Lucifer?
Welcome to Training Simulator Module TSM-103C, Class C qualification for the Myrmidon Space Superiority Fighter. This module has been designed to acquaint pilots with basic targeting, throttle, and weapon systems. TSM units are approved for use as part of the GTVA combat training program or as a review for qualified pilots. The TSM series is not intended as a substitute for actual field training.
How does this control?
Welcome to Module TSM-103C, pilot. Don't touch the controls until you are told to do so. You will fail this section if you do not follow instructions carefully. The first function you will learn is targeting. Target my fighter. In the lower left-hand corner of your HUD is your target view. The top lines display the targeted ship's name and class. The next line shows the distance to your target and its speed.
How are you going 0 in space?
Note the brackets around my ship indicating I am your current target. As I fly out of view, the off-screen indicator will display. It points in the direction you must turn in order to face your target. The indicator moves as I fly around. It is always pointing at your target. Notice how the triangles separate. The farther apart they are, the farther you'll have to turn to face your target. Finally, note the number by the indicator. This is the distance to your target. The circular gauge near the bottom of your HUD is the radar. Friendly ships are shown in green. Hostile ships appear in red. Ships directly in front of you appear in the radar center. Using your main flight controller, turn your ship toward mine. Stop when my ship is in your center reticle.
Buttons? Is it WASD? No, that's not right. No, this is... I'm just going... I literally don't know how to turn. No, I don't want to end. I want you to tell me. Not what I meant to do. Obviously. Thank God he's not, like, actually in front of me. Why is that putting on speed? What did I just do? I think I fired a missile. It's the number keys? And it's reversed.
Good. Now stay in that position. Now turn toward my ship again.
Did you quit being an asshole?
Match my speed.
What? How do I match your speed? Why is it reversed? Your speed is... What is your speed?
Match my speed now. Good. Now follow me. Note how your speed automatically changes to match mine.
Damn,
To the left of the reticle is the speed gauge. The capital M next to the current speed indicates that you are matching speed with your target.
Hey, actually, how do I...
Now, I want you to accelerate and move to within 125 meters of me. Do not collide with my ship.
He seems, kind of intense about that, and I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to, have a collision either. Would you stop moving so much? Do you know how hard it is to control things on this number pad?
Good. Now, decelerate to drop 200 meters behind me. Well done. Now, let's practice using the afterburner. Engage your afterburner, pilot. The gauge to the left of your speed gauge displays remaining afterburner power. Note that your engines consume it rapidly. That extra speed is useful for quick, evasive maneuvers and closing large distances. Maintain your maximum top speed. Try it now.
Why doesn't this pause the game? Control config. Oh, thank you. Target, it's all target stuff. Okay, that's for targeting. That's why it says targeting. That makes sense. All right, what are the controls? Can I know. Wait a minute, does that mean I could use these keys or no? I'd rather... I don't know. I feel like a joystick would be a lot better for this. Is there some way that I can reverse these? Because... conflict with... It's in miscellaneous. Well, why do I care about that? I don't know. There it is. Oh, I should just put it back to default, I think. Which is, I don't like this. But I am going to invert these, because if I don't, I am going to go crazy. Okay. Oh, but I could just use the fucking mouse! But it's non-inverted. What did he want me to do? I hate you. There's no mouse inversion, is there? I don't see anything that suggests that there is. So, I guess I'm fucked. What did he want me to do? Press shift, fly within 125 meters. Drop back, yeah. Ah! I'm sorry! I didn't even know what that did,
Now, bring your fighter to a complete stop.
Bye. Sorry for hitting you. I tried my best!
Drone 1 has jumped in. Target it.
Okay, where is it? Oh. No.
Good. Now fly within 100 units of it and come to a stop. Be careful not to fly too fast.
$100.
Well done. Note that it takes some time to come to a complete stop. Now fire your primary weapon at Drone 1. Hit it a few times, but do not destroy it.
Press. What is with these controls?
Near the center of your HUD, the hull integrity of your target is displayed. Notice that it has dropped from 100%. This information is also available in the upper right corner of your target view.
Okay.
Now, destroy Drone 1. Good job. Let's see how quickly you can destroy these new drones. Target hostiles and destroy them with your Supac HL-7. The HL-7 is standard issue on all Myrmidon space superiority fighters.
These inverted controls are gonna kill me. No. Come on, Alex. Come on. Get on target! Oh my god, I hate... Oh my god, I'm gonna vomit! I'll not be drinking while I play this. Alex, you know how to do this. You have to aim for the circle, not for the ship itself. Oh my god, the fucking... He's like, wow, you're really bad at this. I am gonna vomit. Any of those hit. Ah, I got something. It's so sensitive, too! And I'm not even moving! Ah, why is it so close? You know, you guys made fun of me for fucking, being bad at, like, vehicles in a 2D space. You can only expect even worse things in a 3D space. Oh, come on, you're at 1, god damn it! Would you just... Are you trying to also get hit? Oh, come on! Finally!
Well done. This concludes Module TSM-103C. Most sorties will end with an order to return to base. Do not leave the field of engagement until you have been authorized to do so. Your navigation computer will be programmed with the proper coordinates. All you need to do is engage your subspace drive. Do this now.
Alt-J? Okay. It's really weird. I am so bad at this.
Well done, pilot. You have successfully completed TSM-103C Class C qualification for the Myrmidon Space Superiority Fighter.
I should not have
You may now proceed
qualified.
to Training Simulator Module TSM-103B.
Yay.
Welcome to Training Simulator Module TSM-103B Class B qualification for the Myrmidon Space Superiority Fighter. This module has been designed to acquaint pilots with advanced targeting controls, weapon systems, and rearming procedures. TSM units are approved for use as part of the GTVA Combat Training Program or as a review for qualified pilots. The TSM series is not intended as a substitute for actual field training.
Oh, he's done.
Welcome to Module TSM-103B, pilot. Don't touch the controls until you are told to do so. You will fail this session if you do not follow instructions carefully. Begin by targeting my fighter. In combat, you will need to acquire your targets quickly. With multiple wings and warships, you will not have time to cycle through all objects in sensor range to find a specific target. Let's take a look at some controls that will help you locate targets more efficiently. 2 drones will be used for the first part of this exercise. You have a targeting control which enables you to acquire the nearest hostile target. Using the control repeatedly will cycle through hostile targets in order of their proximity.
Well, then
Target
why?
Drone 1 with your hostile targeting control.
I question why we even use target if H is for hostile targets.
Good. Now target Drone 2. Excellent. Now we'll learn another useful targeting control. As a GTVA fighter pilot, you will be called upon to defend larger vessels, from troop transports to destroyer-class warships. For this simulation, let's bring in a Triton-class freighter. Observe that the name and hull integrity of the freighter appears in the box to the right of your reticle. This escort list enables you to monitor its status.
Is its status weird?
You can target ships on your escort list by using the escort targeting control. Target the freighter now. Well done. On any escort mission, it is important that you stay close to vessels you have been assigned to protect. The
But
escort
not too
targeting
close.
control makes locating these ships more efficient. Be advised, the escort list will not be limited to ships you have been ordered to protect. Any major target, friendly or hostile, could appear on that list. This will help you monitor the status of ships with tactical or strategic importance. Let's review what we've covered so far. Target Drone 1 with your hostile targeting control. Now, target Drone 2. Now, target the freighter with your escort targeting control.
How old
Well
do they
done.
think I am?
In Module TSM-103C, you practice firing your HL-7. We'll now take a closer look at your primary and secondary weapons. Your weapons loadout is displayed to the right of your reticle. Primary cannons are listed above your secondary missile banks. Use your primary weapon selector to toggle either one or both cannons to fire. Firing both primaries will inflict more damage, but will also drain more energy from your fighter's reserves.
What?
The Myrmidon Space Superiority Fighter has 3 missile banks. As a new pilot, you will be authorized to use the Tempest Dumbfire and the Rockeye Heat Seeker. Let's practice firing the Tempest. Use your secondary weapon selector to arm your bank of Tempest missiles. Good. Tempests are dumbfire projectiles. These warheads have no homing system, so they'll fly in the direction in which they are fired. For this reason, they are most effective at close range. Unless your aim
I
is
am not
very
using this.
precise, hitting targets at a distance with a Tempest may be difficult. Now, select Drone 1 using your hostile targeting control. Good. Destroy Drone 1 with your Tempest missiles. Close your distance if you need to.
I'm afraid to move. Alright, I'm right on him. Just... No. I still wasn't really hitting him. Wait a minute, what's the button? Spacebar.
Well done. The Tempest may not be as accurate as a heat or aspect-seeking missile, but a Myrmidon can carry up to 320 of these missiles.
God
A
damn.
volley of Tempest will quickly pulverize an enemy fighter.
Yeah, they took 3 shots.
To maximize their effectiveness, use them in conjunction with your Subak HL-7. While the lasers penetrate the shields of your target, the missiles will impact the enemy's hull. Let's move on to the Rockeye Heat Seeker. Arm the Rockeye with your secondary weapon selector. Well done. Now target Drone 2. When you fire the Rockeye, the missile's tracking system will lock onto the heat signature of your target. Be aware the homing radius of the Rockeye is limited, and your target must be near the center of your HUD. Destroy Drone 2 using your Rockeye missiles.
That last one seemed like a
Pilot.
waste.
Compared to the Tempest, the Rockeye is more accurate and has a greater effective range. However, the Myrmidon can carry no more than 20 Rockeyes. You can also toggle double fire mode to launch twice the ordnance. You will inflict more damage and increase your chances of hitting the target, but your missiles will be depleted more rapidly in double fire mode. We will now send in more drones so you can practice firing missiles. Be sure to toggle between banks so you can get a feel for both the Tempest and the Rockeye.
And yet they missed. It was... No, they didn't. Okay. I didn't actually use... God damn it. Ah!
Run low on missiles. You need to rearm your fighter. To do this, you must call in a support ship. First, press the communications key to bring up your messaging window, followed by the 5 key to rearm. In order for the support ship to dock, you must bring your fighter to a complete stop. The support ship will then automatically dock with you.
Stand by.
In the lower portion of your HUD, an indicator displays the support ship's ETA. The support ship's primary purpose is twofold. First, it will reload your secondary weapons and countermeasures. Second, the support ship is capable of making minor repairs to your ship. It can fully repair any damaged or destroyed subsystem. However, the support ship cannot repair your hull. Keep in mind, a support ship can only load as many weapons as it has on board. It may not be enough to completely rearm your fighter.
You're good to go.
We covered a lot in this module. If you need to review this material, replay the simulation. Otherwise, you are qualified to proceed to TSM 103A. Engage your subspace drive.
These controls are all over the
Pilot,
place.
you have successfully completed TSM 103B Class B qualification for the Myrmidon Space Superiority Fighter. You may now proceed to Training Simulator Module TSM 103A.
Great.
Welcome to Training Simulator Module TSM 103A Class A qualification for the Myrmidon Space Superiority Fighter. This module has been designed to acquaint pilots with dogfighting techniques.
Oh.
TSM units are approved for use as part of the GTVA Combat Training Program or as a review for qualified pilots. The TSM series is not intended as a substitute for actual field training.
If I was ever big enough that I had like a guest spot on as a voice actor in a video game, I better be the pilot in the first mission who fucking eats shit. Because that's the only thing that makes sense.
Welcome to Module TSM 103A, pilot. Don't touch the controls until you are told to do so. You will fail this session if you do not follow instructions carefully. This simulation will cover dogfighting techniques. You will be required to use many of the skills you learned in the preceding modules, such as targeting, matching speed, and primary and secondary weapons control.
I
Begin
didn't
by
hear anything
targeting
you
my
said.
fighter. You can either use your basic targeting control or your friendly targeting control. You'll notice as I move, a circular indicator moves in front of my ship.
Yeah,
That is the lead indicator.
I know what the lead indicator
You need
is.
to fire your primary weapon to hit your target. Now, target the drone. You can use your basic targeting control or your hostile. The target box in the lower left-hand corner of the HUD displays the distance to and hull integrity of your target.
Yes, you've told me this.
Your target's hull strength is also shown in the lower part of your reticle. As I shoot the drone, watch its hull integrity drop slowly.
You've told me this before, and you missed a lot. It's not
A
moving.
good dogfighting tactic is matching speeds with your target. I want you to match speeds with the drone. Good. Your throttle can be set to automatically match the speed of your target, even as your targets change. Use your auto matching control to toggle this feature on or off.
Alt-M?
Good. You should be on the move at all times during a dogfight.
Am I moving?
Now, destroy the drone.
Okay.
Don't forget, you also have missiles.
I'm sorry. I'm upset with the controls. One of those missed. There, I destroyed it.
2 new unarmed drones have arrived. Destroy both of them. Remember to match their speed.
I don't know. I feel like I like the flying and with the railjack in Warframe better. I feel like I have better control over it.
An easy way to target new hostiles is by using auto-targeting. This will automatically target your nearest hostile after your current target has either left the area or has been destroyed. Good job!
That felt
This drone is
rude.
armed. It will start firing upon you in 10 seconds.
What?
Destroy it.
Am I matching its speed? I must be.
Now comes the fun part. 5 pairs of armed drones will jump in. Destroy as many as you can.
Mhm. No, I'm not doing that bad. Which suggests to me that this is dumbed down. probably. Ah! It's shooting at me! Ah! Collision!
Great job, pilot. You have successfully qualified on the Myrmidon Space Superiority Fighter. Engage your subspace drive.
And I am officially drunk.
Congratulations, pilot. You have successfully completed TSM-103A, Class A qualification for the Myrmidon Space Superiority Fighter.
Yay, I got my wings!
This is Admiral Petrarch, commanding officer of the GTD Aquitaine.
Is that?
Fellow squadrons joining us here in Vega, welcome aboard. With a complement of 150
Is that the
combat
guy from
spacecraft,
Independence
the
Day?
Aquitaine serves as flagship of the GTVA 3rd Fleet, based in the Capella system. You join an elite crew of 10,000, the finest officers and enlisted personnel serving
It
the
has
Alliance
to be.
today. After 18 months of fighting, Admiral Bosch's Neo-Terran front has become the most significant threat to regional security since the Great War ended 32 years ago. The NTF demands the independence of their systems and the revocation of the Beta Aquila Convention.
Robert Wojcia?
The Beta
Wojcia?
Treaty centralized power in the GTVA as the supreme authority in Terran Vasudan space.
I'm not listening to him because I'm too busy.
NTF ideology is Bosch's vision of Neo-Terra. A utopian society where the lost grandeur of Earth will be restored. Bosch and his followers oppose any alliance with the Vasudans as a threat to the future of the humans.
It is him!
The rebels are entrenched in Polaris, Regulus, and Sirius. But before we hit these strongholds, we must secure Epsilon Pegasi, Alpha Centauri, and Deneb. These contested systems are now the focal point of Allied operations. Allied Command has ordered the Aquitaine into the Deneb system. There, we will reinforce the 13th Vasudan Battle Group, led by the GVD Samtic. Both the NTF and the GTVA have sustained heavy casualties in the battle for Deneb.
What a jet.
In the past 72 hours, we have lost the GVC Andromeda, the GTC Trafalgar, and over 15 fighter wings. Command anticipates the arrival of the Aquitaine and the Samtic will shift the battle for Deneb in our favor and force the NTF to withdraw to Sirius.
He's done.
This is Captain Lukakis, squadron leader of the 53rd Hammerheads. At 0320 hours, the Aquitaine entered the Deneb system. Admiral Petrarch launched fighter and bomber wings as part of an all-out attack against NTF positions throughout the system. He has kept the Hammerheads on standby until now. A situation is developing near the inhabited planet of Cygnus Prime. We have over 100,000 Vasudan refugees fleeing their colonies in transports. Allied ships are rescuing the Vasudans as quickly as possible, though the logistics of this operation leave many refugees still vulnerable to rebel attack. At 0545, we received a distress signal from a refugee convoy 900 clicks, or kilometers, from the outer orbit of Cygnus Prime. The Vasudans responded with a wing of Serapis fighters, designated Epsilon, which have just called in for reinforcements. Alpha Wing, you're going in. Because these transports do not have jump drives, you must protect the convoy until a recovery ship arrives. With all warships engaged and other convoys in dire need of protection, we do not know when a craft will become available. Command will keep you updated and send in reinforcements as needed.
It's a gin gimlet. Hey, sweetie. Oh, look at that pretty face. Hi. Don't worry. I'm not gonna shove anything in your mouth. You're done with your pills for today. You're so sweet. In fact, you didn't actually have any pills today. You had a calming treat, and then you had your NSAID, which is a liquid. Hey. Oh, you're so cute. I'm probably a little rough right now because I'm a little bit hammered, which is kind of an oxymoron. But she seems to be enjoying it. Hey, sweetie. Aww. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Don't lick me, though. Okay, so I'm supposed to protect a ship until I'm relieved of duty. Okay.
Alpha 2 here. I have a visual on the convoy, 1,500 meters dead ahead. The escort wing is down 2 fighters. Iota Transports, this is Alpha Wing of the 53rd Hammerheads, GTD Aquitaine. We have orders to protect your convoy. What's your status? Over.
Alpha Wing, we have lost 3 transports to the rebel attack. The surviving vessels have sustained moderate damage. We anticipate the rebels will return in greater force.
Hang in there, Iota. Command will send a recovery craft.
Yeah, they're not doing great.
All right, Alpha. Let's get to work. We must defend these transports until a recovery ship arrives.
Literally just waiting for there to be.
Incoming hostiles. A wing of Urks closing in.
Oops.
Alpha 1 and 2 intercept those fighters. We will defend the transports.
Yeah. Ooh. They're boosting. Okay, you just stop firing notes. Oh my god! There's only one ship left! Finally, Jesus.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
I'm like really far away. It's acting like there's no... You say that, but... Are Are you killing them before I even have a chance to get over there?
We have transmitted your coordinates to the GBD Samtic. The vessel should be exiting subspace momentarily.
Command, this is the GVD Samtic. We have arrived at the designated coordinates.
We win?
The NTCV Belisarius, a Deimos-class corvette, has run our blockade of the Sirius jump node. We are now tracking the vessel through subspace. We have vectored its course to your immediate vicinity.
Acknowledged, Command. We will intercept the target.
Incoming jump signature. It's the Belisarius.
Gunnery control, power up Montagne cannons. Commence platform insertion.
All units stand clear of the Samtic and Belisarius.
Belisarius, this is the GVD Samtic. You are ordered to power down and surrender.
Negative, Vasutin. The NTF is the only legitimate authority in this system.
Surrender or be destroyed, Belisarius. This is your final warning.
Your posturing insults us both, Vasutin. I will not give up my ship.
As you wish. Gunnery control, open fire.
Whoa!
Belisarius objective has been neutralized.
Okay. Are we sure that was warranted?
Now deploying wings Zeta and Theta. You are relieved of your escort, Alpha Wing.
Mission accomplished, Alpha. Return to base. Well done, pilots.
Alright. Hi! Hi! I know you just went to the bathroom. It stinks like hell.
Good work, pilot. You held off the rebel attack and saved both Vasutin transports from destruction. Your squad mates and I all agree you'll make a fine addition to the 53rd Hammerheads. Command reports that 75% of the refugees have been recovered with few casualties. The remaining 25% are under Allied protection and will be rescued shortly. We've also won major victories against the NTF. The NTD Jacobus
I don't think I own
and
Morrowind.
have been destroyed, and our blockades of the Alpha Centauri and Sirius jump nodes has isolated the rebel fleet. Furthermore, 600,000 ground troops will soon land on the surface of Cygnus Prime in our effort to retake the planet. Prepare for your next mission, pilot. The battle for Deneb is not over yet.
The Neb? What a terrible name. Why do I own this game? Like, I understand why some people would love this. Totally up, like, Nameless's alley. But me? Hell no, why do I own this?
Command
They
has
just
ordered
keep
the
going?
53rd Hammerheads to secure an NTF depot in the Deneb asteroid belt.
I don't want to play another mission.
Around the depot, and rebel freighters are now moving the cargo out of the area. The NTF has gone through a lot of trouble to hide these materials.
I can check.
Alpha 1, your mission is to seek and destroy all targets of opportunity, including freighters.
Let's just do this. Yes. That's fine for other people. It's not fine for me. Let me see if I have Morrowind. It fucked up my lighting. Oh, I do own Morrowind on GOG. Alright. I don't think I own... So don't get it for me. I was not clear that I did. Do I own Oblivion? No, I do not. Alright. Well, what do I think about Freespace 2? Well, I think I pretty much said what I think about it, that it's for other people, not for me. Yeah. Just not really, I'm just not really into vehicle games. Or any kind of serious movement-based games, because sorry, I got the hiccups for some reason. I just remembered Lonely Mountains Downhill. You were gonna buy it for me for Steam. No, I'm glad I checked before you did it, because no, I own it on GOG. Yeah, I don't own Oblivion, but I think Oblivion is the first one I played, and then I got invited to the Elder Scrolls Online beta, and it was so boring. I think I finally am not bouncing off of Skyrim. No, on GOG. Because of the fact that I actually went and did the Golden Claw mission and everything, that mission, quest, that's the correct word for fantasy. And I was like, see, that was actually enjoyable. That wasn't boring. The problem, though, is that I wasn't sure how to open the door, the rotating 3-ring door, and I know this, but that the combo is on the claw itself. But the UI hasn't told me how to examine things and look at them that are in my inventory, so I literally have no idea like how to do that. And those of you who are in the Discord and saw just how angry I was getting over the fact that I couldn't turn on subtitles immediately, it's like, don't fucking make me listen to all this dialogue without subtitles. I cannot stand it. I had to install Bethany, which is a mod specifically to mess with Bethesda games config files. But it was the only way that I could even do it. I was like, I'm not gonna do this. I cannot do this. I absolutely cannot live without subtitles. But let's talk about schedule and stuff now that I have decided to yeet out of Freespace 2. Probably gonna remove that one from the wheel. So these book club is March 22nd. The book is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. Very good supernatural, like, moral novel, moralistic novel, and you can be on that live stream with me on Alice's Book Circle at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you read the book, you ask me to join, and you have a mic. And then in the links below, there's a link to buy my novel, a link to join my Discord, and a link to my locals. And if you join my locals as a paying member, you get access to exclusive stuff, like exclusive live streams that happen on Sundays, knowing what the wheel spin is ahead of time, and exclusive stuff only available on locals. There's also a donation link. Currently, all donations go to Missy's ongoing care, because she is on medication until she finally passes away, unfortunately, which will be this year. It will probably be, she might not make it to my birthday. And then I think that's everything for the permanent stuff. So let's now talk about the schedule for the week. Nothing tomorrow. Tuesday night, Baldur's Gate 3. I think it's the Genevieve run. Like, literally, I was trying to remember what I did on Tuesday. I was like, did I play as Kevin? What did I do? Or did I skip it? And I did play. I kind of remember I messed with the hag. Yes, that's what I did. And then Wednesday, probably the Dim News. Thursday at noon, exclusive rerun live stream. Thursday night is the Dim stream, probably. I say probably because I have no confirmation. Use OpenMW if you try Morrowind. MW. Oh, what is that? A mod? And then Friday, nothing. Saturday, Darkest Dungeon. Sunday at noon is the exclusive live stream for Hogwarts Legacy. And that's everything for the week. But I want to give Mutterfetcher a chance to reply to me, so I'm not going to end this yet. I think pretty much all of my, Throwback Thursday stuff, the retro games, I should have another tag on there for those. Yeah, I do. Is on here. There should be more on this list, I think. Freespace 2 is definitely one. Did they give me that for free? Is that why I have it? It's an installer fixer for Morrowind. Okay. Alright, so that's everything for the week. Thank you guys so much for joining me, including the bot on Twitch, which I am now blocking. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, new wheel spin. Let's merch. Yeah, check out my new shop at cafepress.com/AlexofAllTrades for all kinds of products with my face on them.